Hey everybody, I am about to take this two-way switch and replace it with a smart switch. Now I'm going to have to do this on both ends of the switch, and in order to replace it with a smart switch, what I actually have to do is turn it into a one-way system and then set up the scenes so that both of them are activated and deactivated at the same time. The first thing I need to find out is which side is actually coming from the breaker box. So what I'm going to do is check for some hot wires. So this wire here is not hot. This wire is hot. And this wire is hot. So I've got two hot wires here, but as I go down to the other end, this wire is hot. This wire is not, and this wire is not. Okay, so that tells me that I've currently got heat traveling here from the other side. So this side over here is what's actually connected to the box. So that's going to be the first switch that I change out. So here is my wire coming directly from the box, and then these two go to the other switch. Okay, so I'll have this as my line and this as my load, and then this is the traveler. What I'm actually going to do is connect the line and the traveler with a wire nut, and from there I'm also going to connect a wire that's going to go directly to the switch that I'm installing right here. What that's going to do is keep this wire live. So I'm going to have live coming into the switch. I'm also going to have live going to the other switch. The other switch is not really going to be connected to the light. What I'm going to do is take this one right here, the load, which currently goes to the other switch, and on the other end where the other switch goes, instead of wiring it to the switch, I'm going to wire this and the light fixture together, so this switch alone will actually control the light, while the other switch won't really be connected to the light. So what I'll do is set up an action so that if I turn this light on, the other switch also goes on. Okay, so it's just going to tell it through the network, once I turn this one on, we're going to turn the other one on also. And once I turn this one off, we're going to turn the other one off. Then I'm going to set up two more actions so that when I turn the other one on, this one automatically turns on, thereby turning on the light. And when I turn the other one off, this one will automatically turn off also, thereby turning off the light. So this fixture alone will control the light, but I can use the other switch to tell through the network to tell this switch to turn on or to turn off. So I have my first outlet wired up, and here is all the hot. So the hot is coming in through here, and it's connecting here. The red wire, what was the carrier, that's going to bring electricity to the other fixture or to the other switch. Okay, so it brings the heat in here and out here. Now this goes to the other switch, but this one is eventually going to be switched directly or connected directly to the light fixture. So on this switch, now this is going to be hot, and I'm just going to basically wire this next switch, this next smart switch, almost as though it's just an outlet. So it's going to have hot, it's going to have neutral, it's going to have ground. And then these two are going to be connected, and they are going to take the electricity directly from the other switch up to the light fixture. On the second switch, I have the red wire now carrying hot from the first switch, and I have the two black wires here wired together. Those go directly to the light fixture. I've got my neutral here and my ground here. When I turn this switch on and off, currently nothing happens, so I'll have to set it up so that when I turn this one on, it automatically turns the other one on. When I turn it off, it will automatically turn the other switch off. This switch is the one with electricity. When I turn it on, the light comes on, turn it off, the light goes off. I'll need to set this one up so that when I turn it on, the other one automatically turns on, so that way I can turn it off at the other end, and when I turn that one off, it will automatically turn this one on. So I'll set up 4 actions. When I turn this one on, the other one turns on. When I turn this one off, the other one turns off. And I'll set up the same actions from the other end, so when I turn it on, it turns this one on, and when I turn it off, it turns this one off.